Hello everyone, today we will discuss the concept of vegetative reproduction, that is when the plants reproduce with the help of their vegetative parts like stems, leaves, roots and spores. Okay, so that means when they are not regrowing with the help of seeds, they are growing with the help of their vegetative parts. That is called vegetative reproduction. So first we'll take up stems. Some plants grow with the help of their stems only, like coleus, rose, hibiscus, potato and ginger. Okay, so first I'll take up the example of coleus plant. I have taken this coleus plant here. You all can see I put this coleus stem around a week ago in a glass of water. Same glass, you can see I put the stem in this water only, in the same glass. So now I'll show you the magic what happened when I put one stem of coleus in a glass of water. Okay, all right, see here. Can you see the roots? Beautiful roots, these white roots. So they have grown in water only. So now if I put this stem in a pot with soil, so this plant will become a new coleus plant only. This stem will become a new coleus plant. So this is how you can grow a new coleus plant with the help of a stem when you put it in a glass of water for around a week. Okay, so this is how it grows. Then I have another stem, that is potato. You all can see this is a potato and you can see these buds are coming out of the eyes of the potato. Okay, so all of you know that potato is an underground stem. Okay, so when like potato becomes old, all right, then these bud like structures, they come out of the potato, and when you cut this part and you put this in soil, a new potato plant will grow. So this is how a new potato plant can grow with the help of stem only, that is potato, that is an underground stem. Okay, so similarly ginger is also an underground stem. You can grow ginger the same way as we have grown potatoes. Okay, then with the help of leaves also some plants reproduce. Now I have this leaf of a bryophyllum plant. Okay, and you can see on the margin of this leaf, this is the margin, you can see these tiny buds, they are coming out. So if I remove this, okay, all right, this is nothing. You can see that like roots are also there. So just see here, we have roots also here under this bud. Okay, so if I again sow this, I plant this in a pot, again this will also become a new bryophyllum plant. So with the help of leaves only, new buds emerged and we'll get a new plant. So this is how the plants reproduce, with the help of leaves also. Now in case of roots, we have carrot, we have sweet potato, we have radish. Okay, these plants, if you want to grow them like into a new plant, what you can do, you can take a head of the carrot, okay, the way I have drawn here, put it in some water, and then you will see that the leaves or the sprouts will come out, and you can sow this into soil and a new carrot plant will come out. Of course the root will not, you will not get a new carrot beneath this plant, but yes, a new plant will come in which flowers will develop, and then further seeds will come out, and then you can have of course a new plant. But yes, a new plant with the help of a carrot head definitely you will have. Then we have spores. This is really interesting. I have got a plant here. If you can recognize this plant, this is called a fern plant. Okay, now I'll show you what I have beneath the leaves of this plant. Okay, just see here. Can you see the brown structure on the leaves here? So this is nothing but this is called sorry. Okay, all right. Now a group of these structures, they are called sorry. Inside these sorry you have tiny spores. Of course we cannot see them from the naked eye. Okay, very tiny spores are there, and with the help of those tiny spores you will get a new fern plant in the proper conditions. Okay, so this is a fern plant. This is the front portion, and this is its underside. So these sorry, they develop underside of the leaf of the fern plant. Okay, so this is how you can grow a new fern plant. Now another example with the like from which we can with the help of spores we get this plant also. This is called a moss. Okay, this is a moss plant. These are flowerless plants. Okay, all right, they have leaves, they have stems, but they do not flower. Okay, all right, so these mosses you must have seen on the walls in the damp areas. Okay, I have also scraped it off from my terrace. Okay, it was growing on my terrace only. Okay, because these days it is rainy season, so it was growing very nicely on my terrace. Okay, in the damp areas. So this moss also grows with the help of spores only. Okay, all right, so this is how you all can see that we have different plants growing with the help of their vegetative parts like stems, leaves, roots and spores. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood the concept of vegetative reproduction with the help of these examples, and you all have had an exceptional learning experience with me. Thanks for watching, everyone.